โอเคล่ะสวัสดีค่ะหลอกไส้จะกลับมาหลังสั้น그런데 몇 곳은 왔습니까? 我是到有缘进国是人的爸爸 First fashion tourist begin again in Spain Okay lah, I think it's enough lah. Let's go to the show and welcome to the show. Welcome to IFO Junior on Saturday night. It's Saturday. If you're having a really great week, congrats because you deserve it. You are so hardworking and diligent, and now it's time to chill. But if not, it's okay. I do hope that IFO expert will make your days better. So what we are gonna talk about today, please take a look at the screen.
Come in, please.
Good morning, Miss K.
Yeah, good morning. Your name is Mom, please.
Yes, I'm Miss Lan.
Yeah. Nice
How
to
are
meet
you?
I'm feeling well.
Thank you.
How about you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. Okay, so today you would like to see me to discuss about English study, right?
Yes. Okay. Recently, I have been worried a bit about his performance at school.
Yeah.
So I just want to ask you about his study performance at school. How is he doing?
I mean, he's very good boy. Okay, but overall about his English skills, I would like to say about his speaking and listening are good, but he needs to improve more about vocab and writing skills.
Okay, so he's good at listening and speaking.
Yeah.
But he's not very good at vocabulary and writing.
Yeah, so
So I'm kind of concerned about that, and I agree that writing is very necessary for studying. But I'm very worried because I know English, but I'm not an English teacher. So how can I check if his writing is good or not? And how can I expand the vocabulary for him?
Well, English. So, as you can see from the video clip and also the talk we had last week with the expert Anh Hiếu, one of the greatest challenges of Vietnamese students is English. But the good news is that we all have the willpower to change it, to fix it. We can do it. So today we are bringing to the studio of IFO an expert. She has been an English teacher, and she has so many experiences in training English teachers and also helping out a lot of students to improve their English. And please welcome to the stage, Ms.Lan Phương. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, please have a seat. Oh, we look matchy-matchy today. We have the same dress. Yeah. That's amazing. And I believe we have the same interest, which is English as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. So would you mind telling us more about your background and being a trainer in English?
My name is Lan Phương, and I am from IELTS Fighter. I have been working in the field of education for 5 years now. And right now, I am the training manager of IELTS Fighter. And I enjoy my job every single day because I can inspire so many people.
Yeah, I believe so. And I believe that a lot of students get inspiration from you and they can master the English and get better jobs and better dreams. So right now we can see unbelievable growth in the desire to want to learn English of a lot of Vietnamese students. So what do you think about the English capabilities of Vietnamese students nowadays?
I have been working with lots of students, yeah, from primary school, secondary school to high school students and university students and office workers as well. And I have been amazed by the English capability of primary school students and secondary school students. But as for university and college students, some of them have trouble, when it comes to English communication. Yeah, they can do well with a paper test, but when it comes to communication, they feel so unconfident, and they freak out when they see a foreigner.
That was basically the old me
Oh,
in
really?
the past. Yes.
Really?
So what do you think are the reasons behind this?
In my opinion, there are a lot of reasons behind this. Yeah, and I have worked with lots of students and lots of parents as well. And parents told me that when their kids enter school, they only focus on studying grammar and memorizing long lists of vocabularies, but not really put those grammatical structures and vocabularies into practice. Yeah, they don't spend enough time practicing speaking skills and listening, and that's why when they enter real-life situations, it is a big challenge for them to express their ideas and their thoughts in English.
Yeah, I agree. And a lot of people nowadays believe that it is right to let the kids to be exposed to English as soon as possible. So what do you think about that?
Well, I get this question a lot. It's a known fact that kids study a new language faster than adults, right? Do you agree with me?
Yes, totally.
Yeah, but parents are still wondering if they should let their children be exposed to English as soon as they can talk, or should they hold off until their children have mastered Vietnamese? Right? And studies are inconclusive about this, the best age to start learning a new language. But in my opinion, if you want your children to achieve native speaker proficiency, the best time for them to be exposed to a new language should be by the age of 10.
By the age of 10?
Yeah. But I think that during primary school and also secondary school and high school, I was in the same situation as my students nowadays. I didn't focus on practicing speaking and listening, communication, you know, but only on multiple choice and matching and kind of stuff.
I can tell. We come from kind of the same generation and we experience the same thing. So what do you think are the benefits of letting the kids to be exposed to English that soon?
Well, as I have mentioned before, the sooner the better, right? So there are many reasons why children study a new language faster and more easily than adults. But I'm going to focus on two today. The first one is that, you know, the brain structure of a child facilitates language learning. On a biological level, you know, children are like sponges. You know sponges, right? And they absorb new information subconsciously. Right. And they do this in a similar way that we adults remember song lyrics, rhythms, and melodies. Like they're learning and they don't even know it. And when older children makes a conscious effort to study, their brain finds it harder to gather information. And studies have also shown that children can adopt pronunciation and recreate new sounds more effectively. That's why if you start learning a foreign language, you know, when you get old, it's probably that you will get a foreign accent. And the second reason is that children have a diminished level of self-consciousness. I mean that they take pride in practicing out loud. They're not afraid of making mistakes. And definitely they're comfortable of making a fool of themselves, which is something that older children and adults find difficult to deal with.
That's right. And sometimes we are so embarrassed with the mistakes we make.
And being afraid of making mistakes is the biggest hurdle when it comes to English communication.
I think we will talk more about how students and parents can conquer the English in this day and age in the later part of the talk. So guys, don't go anywhere because we'll be right back. Welcome back to the talk, and now we will continue the talk about English learning with our expert, Chị Phương. So a lot of teachers and parents can apply this into their teaching strategies on a daily basis. So
don't let a lesson be a lecture, and don't let teachers monologue. The interaction between teachers and students are extremely important, and as you can see, within 3 minutes, I guess. The person who has a chance to speak is not just me, okay? You have the chance to speak as well.
And this can improve the communication skills of the students. Oh, The Mythbuster is coming. We have a myth for the expert. Early learning English makes speech and language disorders in children. What do you think about this?
This is also a question that lots of parents ask me. They ask me that when my kid can't find the right word in English, they would replace it with the Vietnamese word.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's true.
And the other way around as well. That is called code switching. Code switching, yeah. And I think that code switching is completely normal. Yeah. By the time they reach adulthood, they would be equally fluent in both languages. I mean that there are bilinguals all around the world, and experts estimate that 56% of Europeans are bilingual. Many of them started learning the second language by the time they were very young.
So you disagree with this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, disorders is not really the right word in this.
What would be the right one?
I think that children would get a little bit confused in the first place.
Okay.
Yeah, but that is not something that parents should worry about that much, because it's okay to have a, U-shaped learning curve.
Yeah.
Right? It's just a minor setback. One step back, two steps forward.
So if the case is right for some parents and families, is there any tips for them?
I think that first things first, parents must be very patient. Yeah, okay, because learning a language takes time. It takes 15 years of practicing and studying to master your mother tongue, right? So first thing, parents should be patient. And second thing, they should separate two situations.
Yeah.
Okay, if they use English to help their children study English, just use English and don't interfere with Vietnamese. Yeah, and the other way around as well.
Okay. So if they use Vietnamese, they could use it on a daily basis when they have daily activities.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and this happens in a family in which the mother speaks a language and the father speaks another language. Yeah, and the kid ends up speaking both languages equally.
Wow,
equally fluently, right?
I already want to become a parent to apply all of those techniques. That's amazing. Okay, so I think that's a wrap up for the talk. I have gained a lot of insights into the English language, and of course, the people who are watching the show are parents and teachers. They might be really thankful for all of the information and techniques you have offered.
Yeah, thank you
so much. We are bringing to you guys an amazingly talented contestant, and who will pass on the enthusiasm and also the energy to all the audience, and also us, including us, and also the audience watching the show. And now please take a look at the screen to check it out.
Oh, I am Hui. I am 10 years old. I like going around traveling around the world. And when I go to places, I like to go to the aquariums there. Yeah, my other hobbies, besides from traveling around the world, are playing games, reading books, dancing. I wanted to go on this TV show because I wanted to experience something unique.
Give a round of applause for Chìa. Where did you learn the public speaking skills from?
I think I learned the public thinking skills.
Speaking?
From when I went to USA. I started pre-K in USA until 2nd grade. Then I went to Vietnam. Then I stayed there for now.
You are really confident and energetic. I mean, you bring the smile to all the studio here. So you've been to the USA. Have you ever been to the UK?
No, I haven't. I've only been to the USA.
Would you like to visit UK someday? I totally love your presentation.
Thank you.
Do you like to say anything to the audience?
I would like to tell my mom and dad that thank you very much for the help and support for me to make the slides, the presentation, and help me practice. Yeah, and also I like to say something to everybody out there, like, you please vote for me, please.
Yes, I am voting for you. I'm rooting for you. I will be the first one.
Thank you very much.
You are very welcome. Okay, so about our expert, about the journey of English language. What do you want to say to the parents and teachers out there?
Yeah, I just want to say to our parents out there, be a good listener and the best companion to your children. And to kids out there, learning language could be so much fun. So persevere and don't give up.
Yes, that's right. We all love English language and I believe we all can do it. Thank you so much for watching this episode of IFO Junior Expert, and we will see you guys next time in the next episode. Bye!
IELTS Fighter, tiên phong phổ cập IELTS cho người Việt.